All right, let's look at something very, very good. Let's look at something very, very good. Something very, very good. This question here. Let's find the y dx here. Your task would always be, listen, your task will always be, what is my most primary method? In this case here, the primary method we're using here is obviously quotient rule. Why quotient? This is being divided by this. Whenever two terms are dividing, is quotient. But then observe something. In doing the quotient, I'll call this u, I'll call this v. In getting this is u, I'll get du dx. Du dx means differentiate this. Now, just by looking at this, to differentiate this, I have to use what there? Product rule. Why? 4x is multiplying this one. So I'll use product rule here. This one, will I use product rule? Yes or no? This one I said you use product rule because you have 4x multiplying this. In this one, do you use product rule? Yes or no? Listen. I know some of you didn't practice since our last class. You just closed, but they came out today. In this case here, you will not use product rule. But you are multiplying. Yes, listen carefully. The reason why this one is product rule and this one is not is because although you have two terms multiplying, the two terms all have x. Very important. So the reason why this is product rule is because this 4 has its own x. So since I have x here and then x here, is product rule. In this case, these two are multiplying. Observe 7 does not have x, so it's not a product rule. Just do your normal differentiation. That's it. So note that there's a difference between 4x exponential x squared. This is product rule. 4 exponential x squared. This is not product rule because this one multiplying on its own does not have an x term. Also, 3x squared exponential x squared over 4. This one is product rule because this term here that is multiplying this one has its own x. But if you just have 3 exponential x squared over 4, this is not product rule because although this is multiplying this one does not have its x term. What is the formula to solve the question? I will just laugh you. Look at the question looking very similar. Just because it's an x, the method changes. Welcome to calculus. All right, let's get this done. We'll call this u. We'll call this v. So I'm using quotient rule here because primarily this whole term is dividing this whole term. So it's a quotient rule. Upper term numerator u, lower term denominator is v. So I'll say let u be equal to 4x exponential 2x cubed. Let's get the u dx. Now to get the u dx, du dx. Please listen. In getting, let me just help you here. So now I'll stop doing this thing, but for now, let me just help you. In getting product rule is v du dx plus u dv dx. In this question, focus on the question here. What u? U is equal to the first term multiplying this, which is what there? 4x. What is du dx? Differentiate 4x. What do you have there? 4. Good. What is v? Exponential what there? What is dv dx? So hang on. V is exponential 2x cubed. What is dv dx? Differentiate this. To differentiate this, what's your answer there? We said to differentiate this, the shortcut is differentiate the power, and then attach to it. Differentiate the power here, what do you get there? 6x squared. Attach to the question, what do you have there? Exponential. Please follow up. In essence, in this question here, Now, keep this one aside. Here's the main question. To get the UDX here, we'll have to use product rule. And I have helped you lay the foundation. So the first thing there, it will be equal to V, product rule. V. What's V? Exponential 2x cubed. This is V. V du dx. What's du dx? 4 plus U. What's U? 4x into dv dx. What's dv dx? 6x squared exponential 2x cubed. Please hang on. Let me look at this again. Please look at this, please. Please get what I'm doing, please. To solve this question, primarily, it's a quotient rule. This dividing this. Okay, so quotient rule, v du dx minus u dv dx all over v squared. We'll come to that. Now, what's the u? U is numerator. That's this. What's v? V is denominator. That's this. Now, in trying to get the u dx here, look at this. You now observe that this u question, you have two terms multiplying. Hence, it becomes a product rule. So, in getting the u dx, you have to use product rule, which is what there? V du dx plus u dv dx. What is v? V is your first term here, which is exponential 2x cubed. V. To get du dx, differentiate the first term. The first term here is 4x. Differentiate 4x, it gives you what there? 4. V du dx plus, the next thing there is u. What's u there? This first term, which is 4x, which is what you have there. Then dv dx. Dv dx means differentiate this one here. You have this. So du dx, please. What's your value? Expand. What do you have there? 4 exponential 2x cubed plus multiply. What do you have there? Multiply now. 4 times 6, 24. X times x squared, x cubed exponential. All right, so this is your value for du dx. So we've gotten u, which is this. We've gotten du dx, which is this. What's the next step there? Let v be equal to what there? Denominator, which is what there? 7 exponential what there? X power what there? 5. What is dv dx? Please, to get dv dx here, do I have to use in getting dv dx, do I have to use product rule? No, I'll use what there? The normal chain rule. So listen. Since this 7 does not have an x, all you have to do is differentiate the power. Let's see the normal differentiation of exponential function. Differentiate the power, x to the power 5. What's the value there? So use that 5x to the power 4 and multiply this. That becomes 7. This will give you what there? 7 times 5x to the power 4. Then repeat this, Abi. Exponential what there? X to the power 5. Keep the 7 aside. To differentiate the exponential function, we said differentiate the power. If I differentiate x to the power 5, it gives you 5x to the power 4. Repeat the question, you have this. So in essence, we'll have that dv dx is equal to, what do you have here? 35 what there? Then, so you now say using quotient rule. Please copy that one to clean. You now say using quotient rule. Using quotient rule, you have that dy dx is equal to v du dx minus u dv dx all over v squared. All right, copy down. Let's substitute values. Copy down. Let's substitute values, please. So listen, please. Using quotient rule, we are here. Let's record the value, please. We have that dy dx is equal to v. Please help me recall v. What's the value of v? Sorry, somebody give me notes, please, so I can, because the font I was in writing, the size is depending on how large. So if I don't know how large it is, I might make it too big. So Let me use somebody's note, please. If your note is clear and eligible, let me see what you have there. So V, there's what? 7 exponential what there? X power 5. This is V. Let's get the UDX. What is the UDX there? 4 exponential 2x cubed, this, plus 24 x cubed. All right, so this is V du dx. Next up, minus what's u there? U is 4x exponential 2x cubed minus u. Give me the VDX. 35 x to the power 4 exponential x to the power 5. This all over v squared. So this all over v squared. V is what there? 7 exponential x to the power 5. This what there? All squared. Thank you. So I hope the board looks good, right? What are we doing next? We have to expand, right? Wow. Okay. Manage our space. So have that du dy dx, please. Imagine if this is du dx. Expand is what you have there. This and this. 7 times 4.
To get the complete video, simply join the first year students channel membership or get the Calculus Made Easy course from my website. Simply visit www.jonahemmanuel.com/courses to get started. Both links in video description. To get the complete video, simply join the first year students channel membership or get the Calculus Made Easy course from my website. Simply visit www.jonahemmanuel.com/courses to get started. Both links in video description. To get the complete video, simply join the first year students channel membership or get the Calculus Made Easy course from my website. Simply visit www.jonahemmanuel.com/courses to get started. Both links in video description.